Hello students, welcome to this ethics class. Now we will discuss 2019 6C. Before watching this video, please attempt the question at least once on your own. When there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. Abdul Kalam. So what this quote typically wants to convey is that whatever external world is there, it is heavily dependent on what is internal. So the solutions to all the problems that is external lies internally. So when there is righteousness in heart, that is internal, then it results in harmonious home, it results in order in the nation, it also creates peace in the world. From home to international relations, everywhere the solutions to the problems lies internally. So if we correct internal problems, everything external gets corrected, right from the home to international relations. So that is why righteousness in the heart is very important. So let us see. The quote connects thinking and values which are internal to behavior, home, society and the world which are external. Many problems in world are internal. Its effects are observed external. For example, capitalism and imperialism which plagued India were external manifestations of lack of control over desires and materialism triumphing values internally. So capitalism and imperialism are also external manifestations of internal problems like materialism and lack of control over desires. And that is why Gandhi's freedom struggle was for Swaraj, which meant victory over desires. So if we see, Gandhi has said repeatedly, the freedom struggle was not to expel the British, but the freedom struggle was to achieve Swaraj, that is control over desires. And that control over desires was required not only in British but also in Indians. Only then such problems can be avoided in the future. Only then India itself will not become imperialistic country. So for that we require non-violent means. Non-violent means allow us to explore truth, they allow us to explore internal problems and they allow us to correct these internal problems. Then only we can address these external problems. And that is why non-violence was chosen as a means to achieve Swaraj. This Swaraj was essential for both British and for Indians so that such problems do not occur anywhere internationally or anywhere, and such Swaraj is also required to address even the social evils that were present even in India like caste based discrimination, gender discrimination, etc. Even to address those issues we need to solve internal problems that will create solutions externally. So this you need to understand. Freedom struggle was never about expelling the British. It was about showing truth to the people, cleaning people internally so that everyone agrees that such kind of materialism is bad, such kind of imperialism is bad, then only we can prevent it. If we think internally that imperialism is good, then externally we cannot prevent it. Then even Indians could become imperialistic countries, and that materialism would also lead to exploitation of workers. So it will lead to many other problems. So this you need to understand. Hence the means chosen were also internal, that is non-violent satyagraha based on honesty, transparency and bravery with no ill will. So we cannot have ill will if we have to address materialism. If we have to address ill will, we cannot have ill will. So that is why we cannot resort to hatred, we cannot resort to anger, we cannot resort to violence, we cannot resort to excessive materialism. So that is the core ideology behind this non-violent satyagraha. Due to this, India could rise as a peaceful, cooperative and innovative country where only constitutional and peaceful methods are used dominantly for change. Because we have used those methods, in India constitutional and peaceful methods are dominant, and those are the methods that we use for change. If we want some change, we go to protest, we try to ask government questions, we try to debate, we try to have public discourse, we try to highlight issues in news channels, movies, music, etc. On the other hand, take example of Pakistan. It has used direct action, that is violence, to gain independence. Now what happened? Violence was seen as the highest ideal. So because of that, military which uses maximum violence is ruling Pakistan. Pakistan was subjected to many military dictatorships as well. So if we see violence, if we keep violence as the highest ideal, then humans lose value. It is people who resort to violence will rule the country. That is why Pakistan was subject to many military dictatorships, and even now military is very powerful in Pakistan, and that is why even using violence, Bangladesh is separated from Pakistan, and so violence is everything in Pakistan. So that is a very dangerous thing. It's not only independence that is important, how you achieve the independence is also very, very important. You need to identify the root cause of problems, and you need to solve those problems by solving root causes. And if we see, those root causes lie internally. So the same internal beauty is also required to address present world problems of climate change, trade wars, nuclear proliferation, inequalities, family issues, social problems, etc. So even to solve present day problems, we need the same internal beauty. We need the same internal solutions. So if we see, it comes to around 130 words. So my answer starts from linking thinking and values with behavior to everything external. And we give one example from history. We give example from capitalism and imperialism. And also we apply the same quotation to present day problems. So in ethics, it is a subjective paper. You can again write your answer in a variety of ways. So this is the way I have written. So this is the meaning of the quote. So that is all. Thank you.